I will be explaining how my big bucket system works. The manufacturer of this bucket system is Current Culture. You can get these buckets in 8 gallons or 13-gallon buckets. These are the 8-gallon buckets. This bucket here is the epicenter. This is where you do all your nutrients. You add nutrients, you check your nutrients, and you can also adjust your pH level. A lot of people have the epicenter outside of the grow room. That'll help you keep your temperatures down, and also you don't have to go inside your grow room to make your adjustments and check on your system. That is especially useful if you grow in a grow tent. So you just take the cover off. You can check it right there. Put the lid back on. So normally you would not have a plant in the epicenter, but I'm doing this to be more efficient in my grow room since there's already wasted light going to this area. And you just heard that kick on. If you heard that pump, heard that beep beep, my water chiller just turned on. So I'm going to explain how this is working here with that water chiller. The pump right here is pulling water from the back side of the bucket system. It's coming through the water pump into the chiller. It's going to chill the water till it hits 68 degrees. Then the chiller is going to turn off. The point of the chiller is, as the water's cooled around 68 degrees, you'll have healthier plants, especially in the root zone, and less algae, just a lot less plant issues. So then as the water comes out of the chiller, it'll go into the epicenter, and after the epicenter, it's going to go down into this PVC pipe, and it's going to get split 2 ways since I have 2 rows of buckets here. I'm running a 6-bucket system. So the water goes from the PVC pipe into the bulkhead, which hooks on the side of the bucket to prevent any leaks. And it just continues through the system here till it gets to the back side. And then it connects the 2 buckets here together again, the 2 rows of buckets, and the blue hose runs all the way back to the water pump where we started at. All these buckets have an air stone in them. All those air stones are ran off of this one air pump right here. This is an Alita AL60. And AL60 can easily run all these pumps. So it's going from the pump through the hose here, down through the white hose, and it's on the connect the hose here, and it runs all the way down this side, down the back, and back down this way. Then each bucket has one air line that's connected to the main air line. And since the main air line is a lot larger than the 1/4 inch line going into the buckets, every bucket will have equal pressure. So equal air going into each bucket for equal bubbles. Then we have the gray line here. If you can see this here, it's pretty hard. We have a gray line connected here in the bottom of every single bucket. And what that is a drain. So if I want to drain this entire system, I can go over here. First I turn my water pump off so it stops circulating. Then I come here, I open up my one valve, and it'll go right down into my sump pump. So it's actually no work at all really involved. And since these drains are actually recessed lower than the bottom of the bucket, so the bottom of the bucket actually only goes to right here. Then the drain is actually lower than it. There's a little recessed part in the bottom of the bucket. So it'll fully drain. Then to clean the system, I can just go over here and put water in this side and back flush the system, and all the water will drain out of the system. So it makes it very, very easy to take care of the system. And then for lighting for this system, I'm running one Spider Farmer SP4000. I actually picked that up used for $200. Then over here I'm running it's called a Vespa Pro 2000. That's 210 watts. I actually got that totally free from a guy from work. So this one's 210 watts, and this one up here is 450 watts. I have them both running full power. So I guess I can show you the plants here, what I've got going on. This one is a bell pepper plant, and I actually had to start holding it up as of yesterday because there's so many bell peppers on here. It's starting to actually break the plant. So there's just bell peppers everywhere on this thing. Then we have a tomato plant. I've been having lots of issues trying to get this variety to grow indoors. This is a 4th of July variety. Outdoors, these same plants get over 6 foot tall for me and just totally covered in tomatoes. But indoors, they've been very, very difficult. The leaves get really dry. And here's my poblano pepper plant. And we just picked some of these this morning, put them in our breakfast. They're yummy, yummy. As it's just covered in peppers. And we got another bell pepper plant. This is a younger one. You can't hardly even see them, but there's pretty much covered in peppers too. They're real small still. And back here I have quite a few cucumber plants. It's definitely not one of my strengths, growing cucumbers. Always seem to get some kind of fungus on them, so hopefully this round of cucumbers grows well and I can cover this wall here within the next couple weeks with cucumbers. So, and we got a Anaheim pepper plant going in there, and another pepper plant here. So if you have any questions, let me know. And if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe for future videos. And a thumbs up would be fantastic. Thank you, and have a good day.